there's a lot of water, but it's leaving pretty quickly. But there's a lot of water, but it's moving out. But I think most importantly, the governor, the relationship with the governor and the mayor and everybody, it's been fantastic. And with the federal government, it's been really good. And we're signing a lot of documents now to get money into your
What document?
$7.9 billion. We signed it, and now it's going through a very quick, hopefully quick process.
President Trump on the ground in Texas offering some words of hope in the wake of the devastation in Houston. Much more from the president and the amazing efforts going on in Texas and Louisiana. But first, I'm back from my daughter Kiki's wedding and a little rest after as I watched the news from afar. A few thoughts. My heart goes out to our friends and family in Texas and Louisiana. I know full well the trauma, the loneliness, and tragedy that national disasters bring. My family was ordered to evacuate our home in the middle of the night to go to a school on higher ground to escape a river that was overflowing. But that school then flooded, and we were again forced to evacuate with no idea where to go. My dad knew someone with a house on a hill, and he, Mom, my sister, and I lived off the kindness of people I didn't even know. Days later, when the flooding subsided, we headed home, only to find that Hurricane Agnes had destroyed our home, filling it with smelly, dirty water past the second floor. I will never forget my mom and dad looking at each other, yet saying nothing, when the Army Corps of Engineers condemned our home, posted a sign on it, and refused to allow us in. We lost everything. We had nothing. No food, no water, no clothing. And we certainly did not have flood insurance. But Mom and Dad were determined to start over, and that they did. And as I watch Harvey wreak havoc, it all comes back. Texans are like my mom and dad. Their initiative, determination, and sheer fearlessness are getting them through this. First responders, law enforcement, neighbors, strangers, Americans helping each other. And as I watch President Trump with First Lady Melania go to Texas twice, and now Louisiana within the first week of this catastrophe, I am reminded of Donald Trump the man, a doer, a builder, someone who gets it done. Our president is orchestrating the delivery of services and demanding accountability from federal agencies for everyone. Compare that to President Bush during Katrina, who took 2 weeks to even show up, claiming the head of FEMA was doing a heck of a job as bodies and coffins continued to surface. Clueless. And I, for one, am sick and tired of small people moaning that the president didn't hug people and had to send in the VP, Pence, to make up for it. What these critics don't understand or care to comprehend is that it was too dangerous or would interfere with the rescues at that moment. And to think 200 people actually protesting that President Trump would actually visit Texas. And I am tired of those criticizing First Lady Melania because she wore heels from the White House to Air Force One, fully intending to change to sneakers in the flood zone. Unless you conspiracy theorists want to believe that Nike hovered over Air Force One and dropped in a pair of white sneakers just her size. These idiots should stop hating, stop using a tragedy to make political points, shut their mouths, and instead do something to help those in need. And yes, maybe even help make America great again.